It's so yummy. I hope you try this amazing, delicious tofu dish. It's so savory. Hi everyone, welcome to my show. I am your chef, Sarissa. Today's episode, I'm going to show you how to make a very yummy tofu, either lunch or dinner. This can be good for either one. It's super tasty. It's been something I've been eating regularly now. So if you want to learn how to make a yummy tofu lunch or dinner, keep watching. This dish is great if you are unfamiliar with how to cook tofu, or if you just wanted a different idea of a different flavor to make your tofu dish. And this one is super simple to make. You can just either throw it on the grill, the NutriNinja, like I did, or if you do not have that, you can simply bake the tofu, bake the vegetables, or either saute the tofu and saute the vegetables. So don't be hindered if you don't own a NutriNinja. You can kind of do it in the same exact way, but either in the oven or on the stove. The ingredients you need are liquid aminos, ground turmeric, granulated garlic, avocado oil, black pepper, Himalayan pink salt, pre-cooked rice, high protein tofu or firm tofu, broccoli, avocado, about 1/4 of an avocado, fresh garlic, and fresh cilantro. Next, you are going to want to take your tofu, put it in a paper towel or regular towel, press out as much water as possible, and keep in mind with the firm tofu, this is why I recommend it, so you're not working so hard, but just make sure you get as much water out as you can. Next, you are going to want to cut the tofu into 5 thin slices. I like to do that because you will notice the portion size will say 1/5 block tofu, and I think this is the perfect amount, so I cut them into 5 pieces. Next, you want to put the tofu slices in a bowl or a plate that will hold some liquid. You are going to be adding the Bragg's liquid aminos. If you haven't tried this before, this is like a soy sauce alternative, so that's why I like to use it. I think it's a lot healthier. It saves you all of that sodium, so I make sure I coat all of the tofu slices and make sure kind of each side absorbs as much of that soy sauce Bragg's liquid aminos as possible. Next, you want to grab the ground turmeric. You are going to sprinkle on the ground turmeric. I usually just do 1 layer on the top. I think I've tried doing some on the bottom and it was just too much, so definitely just do 1 layer on the top of each slice of the tofu. Next, you want to grab your ground black pepper and do the same thing. Of course, you can add as much as you prefer. I don't mind pepper. I actually like it a lot, so I feel like it complements the turmeric, so I add a decent amount, I would say. Next, you want to grab the granulated garlic, if I can even pronounce that word, granulated. The reason why I recommend grabbing this granulated garlic is because I tried this by accident and I loved the texture. It came out so crispy in the NutriNinja and just gave the tofu a crispy texture. So I'm so glad that I found this by accident, and you just want to evenly add a layer of the granulated garlic on top of each tofu slice. Next, you are going to start adding in each tofu slice onto the grill. Place them anywhere you like. Place them together. Have fun. This step is pretty easy. Next, you want to prepare your vegetables. I like to cut off the top heads of my broccoli. I pretty much just really enjoy this top part. and the rest I throw out. Add the broccoli to a bowl. I'm also adding in the fresh garlic as well. Next, you want to grab the avocado oil spray, or you can grab some olive oil spray as well, and evenly coat the vegetables. I definitely recommend using this oil spray because if you put in the vegetables dry, they do not taste the same, so keep that in mind. You can also use regular oil, but to me this saves calories. And then I'm also, of course, adding some black pepper just to give it some flavor, as well as the pink Himalayan salt, which is healthy for you because it also contains natural minerals as well. Now you can toss in all of your vegetables onto the grill, and of course you can use a sauteed pan or bake the vegetables and the tofu if you do not have a Nutri-Ninja. I select the grill option at the highest temperature for about 8 minutes, and keep in mind I do also check on it as well. In the meantime, you can heat up your already cooked rice in the microwave. When everything looks nice and golden brown, it is ready to eat, ready to serve. Keep in mind this is 5 tofu portion sizes, but as far as the rice and the vegetables, I pretty much, have all of this vegetables in one serving. So I did 1 slice of tofu and a half to be exact in this serving size. Lastly, you want to add your fresh cilantro. It just brings a nice fresh flavor to this dish. You will enjoy it, trust me. Unless you hate cilantro, then you'll hate it. Last but not least, you want to add your avocado. Again, for 1 serving, this is about 1/4 of an avocado for me. Keep in mind, I'm saving my leftover tofu slices for leftovers, and this is my portion size. It's so yummy. I hope you try this amazing, delicious tofu dish. It's so savory, so many great herbs and seasonings that are healthy for you and good for your immune system as well. I'm so full. I've been eating this dish pretty much twice a day. When I showed you how to save the leftovers of the tofu, I pretty much like to eat that as my lunch and my dinner until that portion runs out in the refrigerator. Keep in mind, tofu doesn't last too long in the fridge. I like to eat my leftovers right away and then move on to maybe a different dish, or then make a fresh new batch after that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you for watching. Stay healthy. And if you want to see more tofu recipes, let me know. Send me a message, leave me a comment, and see you on the next episode. Bye, guys.